Thank you for joining me for today's presentation by Strata Insurance Solutions, and today I wanted to talk about concrete cancer. What is concrete cancer? So, a very telltale sign of concrete cancer is rust coming from concrete. And essentially, concrete cancer occurs when steel embedded into concrete starts to rust, and that steel expands to three times its size, and it causes the concrete to crack and erode. And as the concrete cracks and more water and elements get into the steel, more of the steel rusts and it cracks, it creates more damage to the building, and it continues to create a problem. And in some instances, like in the Luca building in the Gold Coast, it can render a building fully too hazardous to occupy and need to be destroyed. So, what should you do? Firstly, if you see concrete with rust coming out of it, you should engage a contractor immediately to rectify the issue. The longer it's left, the bigger the problem is and the more expense that it will incur. Do not simply paint over the rust, because that will just hide the concrete cancer and create a bigger problem for someone to deal with down the track. Engage a proper contractor. Now, committees have a duty and responsibility to owners, if they're aware of concrete cancer, to take reasonable action, and be very careful in the decisions you make, because it could result in liabilities down the track. In terms of insurance, you are required to disclose concrete cancer to insurers. How do you do this? Well, you can let the insurer know that you've got concrete cancer and you can provide them reports. That might be the first option. Even better is if you can show the insurer that you have a plan of action in place to address and remediate the concrete cancer. In some instances, the expenses might be very, very high, and it may be worth considering raising special levies or seeking loans on behalf of the owner's corporation or body corporate to ensure that the project is done and rectified quickly. Now, if you fail to disclose concrete cancer to an insurer, that could give them grounds to cancel your insurance policy or void a claim in the event that non-disclosure would have meant they would not have insured you. So disclosure is very important, and we always recommend speaking to your insurance broker like ourselves if you have a concrete cancer or if you have any questions about concrete cancer. Thank you for watching this webinar. My name is Tyrone Shanderman. Be sure to follow us on LinkedIn and YouTube for more videos on Strata Insurance just like this. We'll put the links below. Thank you.